actually, Alison, you've mentioned the Centre of Innovation, Regulatory Science a couple of times. Could you just sort of explain, because you described it, it's a not-for-profit within Clarivate. Would you mind just sort of explaining what it does and how it kind of gives you that I guess that view or that transparency on what sort of the various regulatory stakeholders are thinking?
Yeah, absolutely. Happy to do so. Well, as you say, this is our not-for-profit side of the organization, and this is where we'll work. We have grants, for example, coming in from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, etc. And this gives us the opportunity to use our experts, and it is a bespoke group of experts that we have within CIRS that don't work on normal consulting projects. And this allows us to work very closely with the global regulators. So all of the HTA bodies, for example, are pretty much represented throughout the world within the CIRS group and are actually members of that group. And what it's really about is sort of the academics coming round the table and really looking at, have they got the best methodologies? Are the processes as robust as they can be, to make sure that each country is being able to help their patients and their constituents get the best product at the best time at the right price. So value for every sector of the healthcare system. So we'll work very much hand in hand, but it also gives us the opportunity to work in less established markets as well. So for example, at the moment, we're doing a large piece of work looking at the emerging markets and how we can actually help them through the CIRS group to actually get the methodologies and processes right, so that they can assess product, pharmaceuticals, digital solutions, etc., devices, medical devices in the marketplace, so as they're doing that equitably for their people in that respective country. For us, it gives us a wonderful insight as well, and it keeps us sharp and at the top of our game, and we can see and understand what the regulators are thinking before it very much comes into policy. So the other bit of what's really important with CIRS and what they do is that they're there not only to look at what the methodologies are at this point in time and analyze, is it being successful or is this being super duper and the rest need to engage that way, but it's also about being able to be ahead of the chase and see what's happening in the market and advise strategically so that governments can shape their healthcare policies to the best effect, really.